Welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV. I'm your host, AJ Colbert, joined by Warhawk Football head coach, Jason Rindall. Coach, congratulations on the win over Stevens Point on Saturday. In that one, Whitewater had 7 players score at least one touchdown and held Stevens Point to just 0 points on the evening. How were you able to be so dominant on offense and on defense?
Yeah, thanks, AJ. I think it goes a credit to the guys, the staff, the leadership on our team. We had a great week of practice last week, really amped up the competition in practice, did a few different drills just to make sure that we were, still competing at a high level. So to be able to go up there on the road, play a team that hadn't won a lot of games, and we got after the last year, scored a lot of points on them last year. We didn't let that become a distraction. And to have all 60 guys that traveled to be able to play live action on Saturday was pretty awesome. So super happy for the team.
We're nearing the end of the regular season with only one regular season game left. We know that you don't look past Saturday on any given week, but how do you keep your coaches and players on that same mentality as well?
Yeah, I think it's a reoccurring theme. It's just our philosophy of our program is that we are going to take things day by day. We're going to approach it with trying to improve daily and focus on the controllables of what we have. And we're in a constant state of building and we want to improve, and we know that we got a lot of room to improve and we got to get better. So we need to take advantage of every opportunity that we get. So, that's the message that we've been talking about since January 24th when we had our first team meeting back 10 months ago.
Looking ahead to your next opponent, UW Eau Claire, how do you plan on dealing with their offensive passing attack as their leading wide receiver just had 12 receptions for 140 yards and a touchdown in their last game?
Yeah, I think it goes back to your fundamentals and executing and getting guys to do their jobs. Focus on what you need to do, be great at it, dominate your role, and play great team defense. And I think if we can do that, we can be happy with the result that we'll have on Saturday.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, AJ.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW TV.